Hello out there, salut, tous und hallo, leute. If you are new here, welcome. If you are already a fan, welcome back. This channel, Polybabble, is where I track my language learning progress in French and German. In today's video, I'm going to talk about falling off the language learning wagon and basically just recommitting to getting right back on it. I feel like I started off with such good intentions and then here we are. So comment down below if you've ever gotten sidetracked with your language learning, journey, and also what did you do to get back into the swing of things, or what motivated you to get back, or I don't know. If you have any thoughts or ideas about how to, stay consistent, go ahead and leave a comment down below. First things first, I've been gone for about 3 months, and that sounds like a really long time, but the time really flew by. At first I got really busy with work, and then I just had some life changes that I was dealing with, so filming was kind of the last thing on my mind. Life is getting a little bit back to normal, not 100%, but I should definitely have more time to put towards language learning and to film some videos. I did a pretty good job initially of keeping up with, learning on Duo and the events that I was going to and things like that. But slowly but surely, all of that stuff just started to decline until I was not really doing anything. I did keep going to one of the events that I've been going to since the beginning, which was a German 101 event. And I say from the beginning, but that was probably just this year or sometime toward the end of last year is when that course actually started. First I was, doing everything and I just didn't film because I didn't have time. But then I started skipping some of my Duo lessons and I was just going to the events. They actually stopped hosting the French grammar event that I was going to, and then I stopped doing some of Duo, and then I stopped going to other events. So it was just kind of this spiral of doing less and less every day until I wasn't doing hardly anything at all. Yeah, I wasn't doing hardly anything at all.
I was really just going to the events on the weekends.
So even though I wasn't doing any Duolingo lessons after some time, I was able to maintain my streak because I had so many linguts that I could use to buy streak freezes. So I maintained the streak. I never thought I was going to use those things. It's just I'm glad I had them. I think I started off with 600 and something, and now I only have maybe 200 or 100, and I don't know, 100 and something. So they really saved me. I was in the Diamond League at one point pretty consistently every week, and then now I fell down to the Pro League. I thought that I would have a lot more broken circles, meaning I have to catch up and retrain my brain, but there are actually very few. I feel like each language only has maybe 3 or 4. I was surprised. I feel like they have a lot more faith in my memory than I do. I definitely feel for German, from not having done a lot of the Duo lessons, I feel like I'm starting from square one right now. Even though I was going to the classes or the events every week, I felt like I was just progressively getting more and more lost with what people were talking about, especially since I don't know my numbers. And we had a chapter where we were learning to tell time, and I was just I have to always I had to always pull up a website that had all the numbers, so that when we were telling time I could look and see what it was. And time is difficult anyway. If I was to say it's 1:30, they would say it's half of 2 or something like that. If this was a regular update video, I would be talking about new words, how much time I've spent studying, any new concepts and to-dos and things like that, but I'm gonna skip over those and I'll just talk about them in my next update video. I want to go back through all of the Duo kind of the levels that I've done just to refresh my memory, especially with German. Because yeah, I feel like I never learned any German, which is sad. I feel like I can read certain things and understand a little bit, but yeah, I really need to go back through all of that stuff, and then I'll just pick up from there. So I'm just gonna spend like this week re-going through things. I have my one event on the weekend. I'm not gonna start going to French events just yet. I wanna just get back into learning, and like I said, they don't have the grammar anymore, and that I really like that. So I need to fill that in for myself, I guess, and maybe eventually I'll get back into the conversation courses or events. I feel like I'm super behind on where I wanted to be. I don't know how much. When I think about how far behind I might be, it's probably only 3 or 4 modules. So it might be possible to catch back up over time if I were to do, you know, maybe like a whole level in a day. So I feel like it would be like 1 module a month. So I should only have to catch up with maybe like 3, but I could say like 4 since I should be doing some new ones now. So I could see that being like one of my next set of goals, is to catch back up to where I would have been at this time if I can figure out what it is. But maybe, sorry, I'm like looking at the date over there. I feel like I have so many goals. Along the lines of that, I also haven't been watching TV. I recently caught up with non-language learning shows like This Is Us. And I just watched Tenet, but that was about it. So even just that part of not really hearing much in my target languages, that has declined too. So I do have some movies queued up, I think, for Netflix. And my sister just told me of a TV series, I think that's on Amazon Prime, called, I think, You Are Wanted. And it's I believe it's in German. It could be a Dutch film, but I think it's German. She said she wasn't sure. So I feel really behind, but I'm also like really optimistic that I can catch back up. And yeah, and pretty much just like get back on routine. So yeah, that's all I have for my update. It's not really an update. There you go. That's about it for my welcome back video. I'm just documenting what happened, and we're just recommitting to get back into it. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Auf tous und tschüss.